Hey everyone, welcome to my very first commentary video. This can be a new thing that I'll be doing depending on how it goes and whether you like it or not. So in these type of videos I can either review a product, a movie, book, a series or whatever you guys want. So it's basically a video where I give my commentary on it. So today I'm gonna start with Game of Thrones because it just started their 6th season. And I think I'll only do parts of the video because the episode is way too long. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen the latest episode of Game of Thrones, which is episode 2 of season 6, I would recommend you to click this video away and come back another time because this video contains spoilers. Congratulations for those who have stayed with me and are still watching this video. Let's go. So the thing about Game of Thrones is you shouldn't probably have a favorite character in the show because the writers will probably not care and your character will end up dead. My number one favorite character must be Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons. Why you say? Number one, she has dragons, but she's also strong and independent and gives us the illusion that she really cares about her people and freedom. And my second favorite has to be Cersei Lannister, the mother of Joffrey. She is almost the complete opposite of Daenerys, except that she's also very strong. But she's also evil and smart in a not so good way and will literally kill anyone for her children. Literally. Anyway, so there was a lot going on in the last episodes of season 5 and the first 2 episodes of season 6. Arya went blind, Sansa was reunited with Bree, Daenerys was taken by the Khal Drogo people, and oh my god, can I just stop for a second and talk about Cersei's walk of shame scene? It was such a good scene, but then I heard that for some reason they ended up using a body double, so it wasn't actually her body. Some say she was pregnant and others say she had a no nudity contract, but whatever it was such a brilliant scene. Because we really got to see a side of her that we'd never seen before. She was so vulnerable and broken and emotional and was just... it was so good. Anyways guys, let's start with the second episode of season 6. Here we go. Ugh. Those eyes. Creepy dude. Check. Brian! Ew, what's wrong with him?
Give him another go, Ned.
That's my father. And my Uncle Benjamin.
Keep your shield up, or I'll ring your head like a bell.
They were all so happy.
So are you, Rance.
Stop showing off!
My Aunt Lyanna. I've seen her statue in the crypt. My father never talked about her.
He's so grown up now. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like we haven't seen him for a long time, and there he can walk.
I don't know. What about him?
What's going on?
Willis, come here.
Also, it's a vision. They can't see him. I understand.
Giant's blood. And you've got training. Sounds like a fair match to me. Benji always lifts his chin when he's about to charge.
And lowers it when he's going to daughter your lady. Hodor talks.
Oh my god, that's Hodor?
Your other right.
So
you leave
weird.
the fight into the little lords, Willis. Come along now. There's no place for you.
Ah, Nan. Look at the size of him. If he ever learned to fight, he'd be unstoppable.
Well, he's never going to learn to fight because he's a stable boy. So leave him be.
It is time to go.
Please, a little longer.
Nope, we're back. Yeah, so it was a vision. Ugh.
You finally show me something I care about. And then you drag me away.
It is beautiful beneath the sea. But if you stay too long, you'll drown.
I wasn't drowning. I was home.
Winterfell. Oh, who is that?
Willis,
Hodor.
I saw you as a boy. You could talk. What happened?
Hodor.
Where's Meereen?
Hodor.
Hodor. Night's Watch.
It's time, Sir Davos. Open the door and the men inside can rejoin their brothers in peace.
Jon Snow is still dead. Surprise, surprise.
We'll even set the wolf
Oh, in the
free
last
north
episode
of
where
the wall
Melisandre
it
took her
belongs.
necklace off and became this creature, it was so creepy. I
Nobody
didn't
needs
understand
to
that scene,
die
but it was
tonight.
really, really disturbing. She was like this old, grey, saggy
Never been much of a fighter.
lady.
Apologies for what you're about to see.
People say that Melisandre can bring Jon Snow back to life. I think so too, or at least I know that Jon Snow won't be dead because they show him way too often. I mean, if he really was gonna stay dead, they would just burn him or something or bury him, but he's just on that table for episodes long. So, yeah, I think he's gonna go back to life, but we'll see.
You fucking traitor.
The only traitors here are the ones who shoved their knives into their Lord Commander's heart.
For thousands of years, the Night's Watchers held Castle Black against the wildlings.
Until you.
Throw them into the cells where they belong.
Look, there he is again. They just show him way too much. Way too often.
Took a lot of knives. I'll have my men get the wood for a fire. Bodies to burn.
That's what I thought. No? my god, that's disgusting. What the hell? Oh, his head just it's so gross.
If I lost my cock, I'd drink all the time. Meaning no offense. He makes dwarf jokes, I make eunuch jokes.
I do not make dwarf jokes.
You think them? So,
The fleet. It's been burned.
We are searching for the men who burned the ships, but nobody saw anything.
surely there's some good news lurking somewhere.
Astapor and Yonkai have stopped asking us for aid.
Perhaps they can tell us the secret.
The masters have retaken both cities. Outside of Meereen, the whole of Slavers Bay has returned to the slavers.
What about the dragons? We have 2 of them here, beneath the pyramid.
They are not eating. They haven't touched any food since Queen Daenerys left.
Daenerys is the dragon queen. We can't very well let the dragons starve, that's obvious.
If a dragon does not want to eat, how do you force him to eat?
Dragons do not do well in captivity.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink, and I know things. The dragons Aegon used to conquer Westeros ranged over hundreds of miles. Then Daenerys' ancestors started chaining them up in pens. A few generations later, the last dragons were no larger than cats. They must be unchained or they'll waste away. Missandei, how many times were you in the company of these dragons?
Many times.
And did they ever harm you?
Never.
Dragons are intelligent. More intelligent than men, according to some maesters. They have affection for their friends and fury for their enemies. I am their friend.
Do they know that?
They will. It's time they had their supper.
Arya!
What's your name?
Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
What's your name?
No one.
I don't believe that.
Oh,
believe that.
stop. So painful. Oh, it's so... Oh, it's mean.
Who are you?
No one.
If a girl says her name,
Him.
a man will let her sleep under a roof tonight.
A girl has no name.
If a girl says her name, a man will feed her tonight.
A girl has no name.
If a girl says her name, a man will give her eyes back.
What's going
A girl has no name.
Come. Leave it.
What is he
A
playing?
girl is not a beggar anymore.
We came upon the bodies on our way here. Your hold on the north will never be secure as long as a Stark can walk through that door.
Castle Black isn't defended on the southern side. And the few men left are barely men at all. Farm boys and thieves. With a small force, we could storm the castle, kill Jon Snow.
Murder the
He's already dead, guys.
You
Wake
light
up.
every house
Read
in
the
north
newspaper.
against us.
My lords,
Ramsay's really
Lady Walder
creepy.
has given birth.
Really disturbing, creepy.
Red cheeked
Ugh.
and healthy.
My congratulations, Lord Bolton.
Congratulations, Father. I look forward to meeting my new brother.
You'll always be my firstborn.
Thank you for saying that. It means a great deal to me.
Look how creepy he looks. Wow. 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 What a creep. He's mentally ill. He's really disturbed. Like,
Mr. Walton, send ravens to all the northern houses. Roose Bolton is dead. Poisoned by our enemies. How did he die?
Poisoned by his enemies.
You're talking to your lord. Use respect.
Forgive me, my lord.
Send for Lady Walden and the baby.
he's gonna kill the baby? Oh my god, it's... I can't watch that. I can't watch that. What a creep. He needs to go to mental institute and they just need to throw the key away. Like, that's... Look at his eyes. Oh, I can... Whoa.
Please. Ramsay. He's your brother.
I prefer being an only child.
You're old, brother. You have had your time. Now let another rule.
I heard you lost your mind during a storm on the Jade Sea. Tied you to the mast to keep you from jumping overboard.
They did.
Are they sinking?
Past, you cut out their tongue.
That was a weird shot.
Needed silence.
It was really weird. It looked like they sank. The bridge just went lower. It was just the camera moving up. It was really weird.
I am the storm, brother. The first storm and the last. And you're in my way.
And just like that, everybody dies in this episode.
Come in.
She's depressed. Why am I so ugly?
Sorry, my lady. I need to interrupt.
You interrupt nothing.
See, she's depressed. Watching the fire.
I assume you know why I'm here.
I will after you tell me.
It's about the Lord Commander.
The former Lord Commander.
Does he have to be?
What are you asking?
There you have it.
Do you know of any magic that could help him? Bring him back.
If you want to help him, leave him be.
Can it be done?
There are some with this power.
How?
I don't know.
Have you seen it done?
I met a man who came back from the dead, but the priest who did it... It shouldn't have been possible.
But it was.
It shouldn't be possible.
No.
It's just creepy.
Not for me.
Not for you. I saw you drink poison that should have killed you. I saw you give birth to a demon made of shadows.
Oh, that was so weird. The demon baby. Who else thought it was weird? It was so weird.
All of it was a lie. You were right all along. The Lord never spoke to me.
Fuck them then. Fuck all of them. I'm not a devout man, obviously. 7 gods, drowned gods, tree gods, it's all the same. I'm not asking the Lord of Light for help. I'm asking the woman who showed me that miracles exist.
I never had this gift.
Have you ever tried?
There it is. She's gonna do it, I'm sure. Oh, it's so nasty.
Siis on juossut Chicago naiksi jotepi. Sekis hän sintrorus. Zihis persis te pagon naiksi onjo jorepi.
She's a hairdresser now? Washing his hair.
Semurhultas. Lyskelitos.
Oh, that's my phone.
Chicago.
No, it's nothing. I need to drink water now. The water app.
En sindroro onios. En persis, en kir persis.
She's gonna do it. I know it.
en syndroro onius, en gir persis, en morgot gleison. En syndroro onius, en gir persis, en morgot gleison. En syndroro onius, en gir persis, en morgot gleison.
Please. Really? Please wake up. If it would work like that, I swear. Wolfie. He's gonna wake up. Go. And there we have it. Wow. Wow. So he's back. Let me just stop. So guys, that was the episode of Game of Thrones. Season 6, episode 2. Home. I expected a lot of things that happened in this episode. I didn't expect Jon Snow to wake up this episode, but I did expect him to wake up eventually, because they showed his body way too many times. I mean, The Walking Dead is really, if they're gonna die, they're just gonna die. And that's also how Game of Thrones works. If they're gonna die, they're dying, and they'll be dead and stay dead. And once they're dead, they'll just show the body once and dispose of it, you know, bury it or burn it or whatever. I mean, this was kind of obvious, and it wasn't actually really, you know, unexpected or like, whoa, you just wake up, whoa, I didn't expect that, oh, surprise, surprise. I mean, I think we all kind of expected him to be dead but not really stay dead, which is really a shame, because of course I hated it when he died, because he was also one of my, I don't want to really say favorite characters, but I like Jon Snow. And then he died, which was tragic for me. And then I had peace with it. I mean, it was like, we had season 5, he died at the end, and we had to wait, you know, the entire break and 2 episodes to get him back from the dead. But in the meantime, I kind of already made peace with the fact that he was dead. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was kind of really unnecessary. I know that people said that in the books they knew that Melisandre was going to bring him back, or at least attempt to bring him back, that there was a possibility. I haven't read the books yet, and I don't think I will, because they say, and I don't really know if it's true or not, but they say that the books are really different, just like Vampire Diaries is. You know, the show is Elena has black hair or brown hair, and in the books she has blonde hair, and many other different things are just not the same with the books and the series. And I think that if I'm gonna read the books, I might get confused, that some things might not happen or that some characters are different than they are in the show. But to get back to the episode, it was a bit long for me. The dialogues weren't really that interesting this time. What I did find interesting was Brian at the beginning, because we haven't seen him for such a long time. And he was just there all of a sudden, and he opened the episode, which was really interesting, an interesting choice. I'd like to see more of Brian because we have missed him for so long, and I think he's an interesting character too. And the thing is, I'm the dude who Arya went to in season 5, who trained her in that, you know, in that building, dark building, the mysterious guy. I don't know what's up with him and Arya, but I know we'll get to know that in a bit. I wonder if Arya, Sansa, and now Brian and Jon Snow will ever get to meet again. You know what I'm saying? Because Sansa is now with Bree, who wants to protect her and also wants to protect Arya and is looking for her, or was looking for her. And it'd be interesting to see, you know, they were together at Winterfell, and then they broke up because, you know, Sansa was shipped off to King's Landing to marry Joffrey, and Arya was just somewhere, I forgot where she went, but they just all went separate ways, and Jon Snow went to the Night's Watch to become, you know, the commander. So it'd be interesting to see them all, after all that they've been through and all their experiences and their, you know, character changes, to get back. I'd really like to see that. I don't know, it's just something that I've been thinking about for quite a bit actually. That would be really interesting. I'd really like to see that. But of course I can't make stuff happen because the writers already have a vision for what's going to happen next. I must say, the first season of Game of Thrones, it was kind of a bit long. I really had to get into it and it took me a while. But after that season, it really became something interesting. It was interesting in season 1, but it wasn't really there yet. And the longer I watched, the better it became. And now I think, for myself, I find it a bit, you know, going downhill. I don't know why. It's interesting, but it's taking so long. I mean, I get that it's a battle about the throne, the Iron Throne, which is now still in the hands of King's Landing and the Lannisters. But now, what was his name again? Tommy or Tommy? I just call him Tommy now. And I know that everybody's battling for that throne, and everybody wants to go there and overthrow King's Landing and the Lannisters. But it's taking so long. I mean, well, Daenerys is actually on the move, or was on the move. She's now kidnapped by the folk of her ex-husband, Khal Drogo. But she was the only one, I think, who actually moved through different lands and different spaces to actually get there. I mean, what's up with that? I don't really understand why they're all waiting so long. I mean, there are some countries, I'll just call them countries, that really have huge armies, and I don't understand why they're still waiting and what they're waiting for, because I mean, some can really overthrow them, and definitely if they're working together. And Daenerys can just, you know, use her dragons to roast everybody and then just claim the throne. So I don't know, it's just, it's taking a long time. And I think that that's something, I know the same thing with Pretty Little Liars is Pretty Little Liars is also a show that's now with its 7th season, I think. And everybody wonders who is A. And I'm not gonna say who A is, so don't worry, that's not a spoiler within this video. But everybody wonders who is A. Who is A? Are you A? Are you A? And sometimes you get the hint that somebody is A, and then it's not, or that person really is A, and then afterwards somebody else is A, or that someone happens not to be A, or it's just so long. And I think that Pretty Little Liars could have ended in season 3. I think it could have ended in season 3, but now they're like with season 7. They're busy shooting season 7, or it's coming out, I don't know. And that's the same thing with Game of Thrones. It's taking so long and the characters are just, I think it's stretched. The story is stretched. And I'd like to see some action between countries really fighting for the throne. And I'd like to see Daenerys again, because she's awesome. And more of Cersei, because Cersei's also awesome. But King's Landing is mostly in almost every episode. It's like the main country. It's around, you know, King's Landing. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. It was really different from the videos I've done so far, and if you liked it, I could do more of these, and not only of series, but also of movies or books or products, or I don't know. But yeah, I actually really liked it, and it was something interesting, and I'd like to do more of these. So we'll just see. This was my review slash first reaction slash commentary video, which is a long title, but yeah. I had fun doing this, and I hope you did too. If you liked it, I guess thumbs up and subscribe, or comment whichever subject you would like to see me do next. Just comment down below whatever you'd like to see next, and I'll consider doing it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, or next video actually. Bye!